Prime Minister Narendra Modi is only the second Indian leader to secure a third term. But he returns with a diminished mandate. With his party losing its majority in parliament, he heads a coalition government and will need wider agreement with his alliance partners.
A majority is essential to run the country. That's the essence of democracy. But to run a country, consensus is also essential.
That consensus with regional allies poses challenges for an assertive leader who ruled with an absolute majority for a decade.
His style of functioning has been take quick decisions, go into an issue, give a timeline for it to be implemented. It's not into consulting, scores of people, taking them along in that decision-making process. So that will require a new approach.
At election rallies, Modi had said he had prepared a 100-day plan to pursue big targets. Now questions are being raised about how much he can achieve. Analysts say he will be able to carry his allies along in pursuing reforms to spur manufacturing and investment needed to grow India's economy. The country's push to build closer ties with neighboring countries and the United States while retaining relations with Russia also has broad consensus.
Big decisions on the economic front, they're opening up certain sectors to FDI. He may not confront much of a resistance there. Whether it's on the foreign policy front, he may take the allies along and he may well take the opposition along also.
But his party's Hindu nationalist agenda could take a backseat. His main allies belong to secular parties and do not share the BJP's Hindu-first ideology. Analysts also point out that the inauguration of a grand Hindu temple in Ayodhya in January failed to yield dividends. His party lost the seat where the temple is located.
The verdict of 2024 is in fact a kind of rejection of extreme Hindu nationalistic policies. It did not actually become an electoral issue that people did not really vote for the BJP because they had got the temple constructed.
In a country where opposition parties have raised concerns of democratic backsliding under Modi, he will also need to build consensus with the re-energized opposition that has gained ground. Analysts say it remains to be seen how Modi, who critics have called authoritarian, adapts to India's new political landscape.
Mr. Modi will have to reinvent himself if he wants this government to continue and last its full term without any major political upheavals.
How Modi navigates his third term will define the legacy of a leader who has towered over India in the last decade. Anjana Pasricha, VOANews, New Delhi.